Íslenskar nafnahefðir, Icelandic naming traditions. Iceland has a strong naming tradition. Icelanders can have several names and the different types are shown here. Eiginnöfn. These are given names and are broken down into fornafn and millnafn, first name and middle name. Icelandic middle names are used more frequently than in English-speaking countries. It's quite common for Icelanders with a short first name to have a short middle name too, and then they're referred to by both of these names, so in this case, Eva Ösp. Ættarnafn. This is a family name which is somewhat similar to surnames in other countries. They're passed down from generation to generation. Only a few Icelanders have these names and they're traditionally considered to be somewhat elite. They normally come after the Eiginnöfn, so in this case Breiðfjörð. Föðurnafn, móðurnafn. This is the patronymic or matronymic name. Most Icelanders have a patronymic, but it's becoming more common to have a matronymic or sometimes both. It's formed from the mother or father's name in the genitive case and the suffix son or dóttir as applicable. Icelanders are never referred to by their patronymic name and it's not considered a surname. Here you can see various Icelandic names. Some people have a millinafn and others don't, so Bjarni Atlason. Some have an ættarnafn and others don't. Halldór Laxness and Lilja Önnudóttir. Most have a patronymic name. In fact, they're legally required for anyone who doesn't already have an ættarnafn. This typical family tree shows two parents and their children, Jón Björnsson and Guðrún Þórsdóttir. As you can see, even though the parents are married, they have different patronymic names because it wouldn't make any sense for either one of a couple getting married to change their patronymic, as obviously their parents don't change. Here the children have inherited their father's name through their patronymic, so Anton Jónsson and Eva Jónsdóttir. Even though they're siblings, their names aren't the same. This can cause problems for Icelandic families travelling abroad, as they all appear to have different surnames on their passports. As the majority of Icelanders have a patronymic and not a family name, the normal way of asking someone what their patronymic is to say hvers son eða dóttir ertu? And the answer would be Jónsson or Jónsdóttir. What does this question mean literally? You can also ask hvað heitirðu fullu nafni, what's your full name, if you want to know all of someone's name, and then you would say the full name Jón Jónsson. Íslensk ættarnöfn. Here you can see some common Icelandic family names. Some of them look similar to Scandinavian surnames. The reason for this is a lot of these families are descendants of Danish merchants. Iceland was a colony of Denmark until 1944. They're sometimes written with foreign letters. Aðaldal, Berg, Blöndal, Clemens, Dal, Eldjárn, Eyfjörð, Fannberg, Flóvens, Flygring, Ísberg, Soega. Grammatically speaking, names are nouns in Icelandic. This means they decline for case. As many Icelandic names are derived from Old Norse and are hundreds of years old, they can sometimes have quite conservative declensions. Here you can see a selection of male and female names and their full declensions. The dative and genitive are shown here for the sake of completeness. So Jón, Jón, Jóni, Jóns. This is actually completely regular. But then we look at Björn and things start to look a bit different. Björn, Björn, Birni, Björs or Bjarnar. Baldur, Baldur, Baldri, Baldurs. And then we have Atli, which goes like a weak masculine noun. Atli, Atla, Atla, Atla. Then for the female names, we have Sif, Siv, Siv, Sivjar, which is a completely irregular, strong feminine noun. Then we have something slightly irregular, Guðrún, Guðrúnu, Guðrúnu, Guðrúnar. Then we have a very irregular name here, Auður. Normally feminine words don't end in ur. So Auður, Auði, Auði, Auðar. And then we have Lilja, which is like a weak feminine noun. Lilja, Lilju, Lilju, Lilju.